Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Right here, 1968 Type 3. And yes, it has been on the channel many times before. We started working on this thing, I think it was, we started working on it because of faulty fuel injection. And the work scope creeped from there every time it's been on the channel. It is now, since the original time we had it, if you haven't watched this channel, it is now a dual carb 1600. The fuel injection was ditched probably about a year and a half, maybe 2 years ago. Just kept giving problems and started nickeling and diming to the point where it wasn't cost effective to keep anymore. And that's why I usually tell my customers fuel injection. I will try to keep them, but there is a fine line between dumping money into the car, basically dollars versus reward. The dual carbs were a cheaper option on this application at this point. So it is a dual carb 1600 now. But regressing. It leaks oil, and he's put enough money into this car, or at least engine, that I think he's done with it, and that's the reason we're doing what we're doing. We're pulling this engine out. It's a 1600, and we're putting an 1835? I don't know, 1800. The Seafoam Type 3 is also his car that's been on this channel. We went through that engine, replaced the valve, I think, did some engine work on it. The engine's out of that car currently, and we're going to do a one-for-one swap. Well, not really one-for-one. We're taking this engine out, and we're putting the 1800 in there because he wants to drive this car. He has more faith in the 1800 than he does in this car, this engine, just due to the fact that this one apparently is only giving him issues. Right now, it just pukes oil. I can tell you it's the oil cooler seal, but we're at the point where it's just, let's just do this, is what I'm getting at. So, with that said, and my rambling aside, join me in the back of the car. Let's start ripping this thing out. All right, guys, like everything Volkswagen related, content, filming sucks. But I digress and regress. We're going to start by, slowly disassembling this thing. Like I said, it is a 1600. It is dual port at this point. But it's going away, and it's going, not dual port, wow. It is a 1600. It is a dual carb. But it, like I said, the owners had problems out of it, and I understand. You get to a certain point with, and I mean, at least I do. Actually, a lot of my customers do. You get to a certain point with your car where you just, I'm not going to say don't trust them, but it's a crapshoot whether it's going to get you to, down the road, or if it's going to leave, well, not leave you. I don't think this one's ever left them stranded. Basically, what I'm getting at is that it's like, you just sometimes want to pop into, to the 7-Eleven or the Quick Check and grab yourself a beverage and go home. That hasn't really been a thing for this car since he's had it, or since we've been working on it. There's one wire. Where the hell's the other wire? Where does this go to? It's another good question. I have all these good questions. And stay with the engine. Power hot, that gets off. Ground screw off. Yeah, we're just going to slowly and methodically strip this thing. Oh yeah, the generator went out on this. Just realized we have a new one. We had a bad generator on this car. So yeah, it's And the other car's an alternator. So we're converting this car. We're going to have to do electrical on this car now, because I'm not going to convert. The engine that's coming is obviously, well, not obvious to you, but obvious to me. It's a running driving engine. I'm not going to convert that engine into a generator. I will convert that engine into an alternator. Or this car, I will convert into an alternator. Why? Because it's actually simpler. Get out of there. That wiring harness out. Where does that wire go to now? Oh, those are the wires to the thing. Distributor coil. Let's see. That's unplugged already. That's there. That goes there. We're going to feel the other engine is going to be interesting because I can't remember how the hell I did it. Kind of like this car. Because I'm still running the return on. The other car does not have a return. That's right. The other car was also a fuelie, but it is no longer a fuel-injected car. We had to clean the tank, do a bunch of stuff. That can stay. This can go. Perfect. Yeah, that one's no longer fuel-injected, and the return line is just capped on that tank. So I just have one line going to that engine. The reason I say this is because I'm still running the fuel loop on this car. So it comes in, it fills the carbs, and then whatever's not used gets shot back to the tank. I might keep it on this on the other one. I'm not sure. We're gonna replace that line. It will get a whole new fuel line, so I don't really care about that one. Do the same on the other one. We'll cut. The other one is a dual 40 engine, if I do remember correctly. I am trying my best to figure out what the hell I did. Alright, because I don't feel like screwing around with that. Undo this line. Maybe. I have my somewhere, right? Yep. Always the fun stuff, man. You know, replacing engines. This line's long enough, you know. I replaced fuel line. I mean, I don't think this engine's going back into a vehicle as of right now. But I don't care about cutting fuel lines due to the fact that if you're putting this engine into your car and you cannot figure out fuel lines, you should not be putting this engine into your car. You should not let me rephrase that. You should not be putting an engine into your car if you can't figure out fuel lines. So generators, disco, those are just lines, so on and so forth. We got a motor mount up here. We had two mounts back there. Let's get those off real quick. Reverse works better. You sometimes just have to tighten them to loosen them, guys. I think I did put a starter in this car too. Other thing. Range. Bum, 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 bum. Not you. You. You are the chosen ratchet wrench. You are the chosen ratchet wrench in the correct direction. Get that bolt out. All right, up here, the only thing left should be the upper motor mount. So let's go Australian and crawl under and see what dangers I can get into under there. Alrighty, we have, like normal, a soupy mess under here. With that said, I want to get my high-tech plugs. Oh boy. There goes that. Screwdriver for fuel lines. Go. And the high-tech plugs are just fuel pump push rods. So if you're ever in a pinch and you have an extra fuel pump push rod, just shove it into your fuel line, and then it's done. Either or. It's a 1/4 inch, I guess is what I'm getting at. All right, where the hell's the other line? Fuel line number 2. That's throttle. We can pull that out of the way. And then fuel line number dose up here. This one is going to be fun to undo. Where the hell is it? Where are you? Harrow. Oh. Fuel line number 2 is going to be fun. Let me get another stopper. I think that one's the return. So it shouldn't be as, For the cut, I had to make another lock off. Boop. Yeah, basically, hopefully I'm just going to undo the fuel line. Hope it doesn't puke all over the place. I don't know what's going to come out of this thing or how much. I don't know why 360'd or pirouetted. Oh, I did put a helper relay on this engine. Starter, cold start relay. Yeah, because I did put in an ignition. Wow, words. I did put an ignition into this car. It was having starting issues. Oh, man, getting up there's gonna suck. Magic pliers. Maybe. I don't think that moved the hose. Okay. God, that is filthy. This is bad. Yeah, I did not. Piss poor planning. All right. Now I have to index this and mess. Okay, maybe this is the fuel. I don't remember. I just have to get this damn thing on. This tire's not helping. This is bad. It's jiggle and wiggle, damn it. A little more of everything. Just get on there. Get on there. Yeah, this is, I'm pretty sure, the feed. Either way, if it's not, it is. All right. That safely installed. Ooh, that sucked. My forehead is burning. I'm in danger. I don't know. You gotta think good. I don't know if I did rear brakes or not. I don't know what I'm doing. I gotta wipe my face off because it's burning. All right, that's that. I don't see how I need to get a freaking wrench. Ah, motor mounts. I'll get these things undone. Maybe broom up some of that fuel so I'm not walking all over it. People ask me how I keep my floor so clean. No, nobody's asked me that. All right, these rear engine mount, motor mount, whatever you want to call it, transaxle to engine. Let's undo these. Man strength. That's the sound of progress. Come here. Put this where we can lose it, as per usual. Take the other one off. Where come Volkswagens, they say? It'll be fun, they say. I have never had this engine out, me personally. I don't know if it's ever been out. Probably. There's no way it's made it this long with staying in this car forever. Ew. Icky. All right, we got heat on this thing, right? I'm pretty sure we do. This tube can go away. This tube can go away. That tube can go away. Jeez, get off there. Come on. Damn it. There we go. We got heat cables. Why are they upside down? Oh my gosh. The nut's pointing up. Of course. Why would you not do it on the same way on both sides and, you know, help me out so much? Can I don't know if I'm gonna be. This one's gonna be fun. This one, ow, head. Sucker. Someone screwed with that one. I'm okay with it. They made like a quick release. Shouldn't be there, but it is. All right. Let's see if I can get the. You go there. See if I can get this nut off. We got access, so it shouldn't be too terrible. Nope. This side I wasn't too concerned about, just due to the fact that it's I got room up here to actually put my meat hands. Driver side, not so much. Or sorry, driver side I have room to put my big meat and paws up here. But passenger side, not so much, just to the fact that it's right next to the starter. Just put this back on here so I can't lose it. And I probably will. I like that little weird setup. It works. Nuts are off the bottom. Fuel lines discoed. Throttle cables pulled. heats off, those guys should slide. Big tubes. Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe. Yes. Okay. One. And two. And you just get, yes. Okay. It's probably my most favorite thing to forget to disconnect. The heat. All right. Bottom's undone. Top's undone. Let's get my roller stand under there. Boop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop. Let's yank this thing. Yes, I know I still have the thing on the top. Not a concern of mine right now. Careful. Nope, can't go that way. There we go. I don't know. I just like to do these last. I mean, you can do them first. You could do them. Forget to do them. I don't know. It's up to you. I'm not taking out your engine. Reason I take them out last is, I don't know, just added safety. Out. Also, why we lowered the car so that the engine stand is going to catch it if something really goes awry, or a pumpernickel. All right, that's good. We should not have to take off the muffler on this one. Oh, well, the flashlight's in the car still. Good. We'll get it when we get the engine out. Motor mount, just whatever, motor engine mount, this thing, it just slides out of your, off the nose cone that's in there. What I'm getting at is, remember to take it out. Because if you don't, you'll be wondering what the hell, why you're hitting stuff. All right, this should hopefully just bloop out. Just a fun time to find out all the stuff we forgot to disconnect. Also do the dance, up, down, up, down, up, down. Trying to find that neutral. Sometimes pulling engines out with a jack is easier. Oh, shit. If you're yelling at me in the comments, good on you. Oil. Oil filler. Oil filler type 3, you dumbass. Well, we are in a Texas pickle right now, because now I got to undo it from in there. Boop, boop, boop. I need a bucket or a pail. How about a ladder? I would love to lie to you nice people and say I've never forgotten this before. But that would, like I just said, that would be a lie. Damn it. Of course you're Phillips. Why would you be a flathead? No, you stay here. Stay. undone. I think I'm pretty much clear. Might need a little loving, but give it the bumps. That fuel line I don't care about. Screwed up something else too, but not a big deal. You'll see when I pull it. And I strategically screwed that one up. The bellow for the cooling. There's that fuel line. Yank that through. Secondly over. Where the hell are you going to? Oh, you're a 12 volt. No? I'm not sure what this wire is. Oh, reverse lights. Ah, it went up here. Don't worry, I know where this one goes. I know exactly where this one goes. Good enough, we'll put that. I don't know what the hell that one does. There's the flashlight. All right. I don't know how long it took us with me and jibber jabbering a few cuts. Under 30 minutes. Yeah, I forgot about the bellow. Again, didn't hurt anything. The reason it didn't hurt anything is you'd rather be lucky than good sometimes. There was no big ass hose clamp on this thing, so it just slid off. Again, no harm, no foul. I try to not live my life by that scenario, the no harm, no foul. But you know what? If it's gonna work in my favor every now and then, I will take it. All right, I think we're good. Boo 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 boo. Going through. Let's plug that light in just because I'm here. Go plug in. Hey, you there? Plugged in. This I still don't know what the hell it goes to. I think it's fuel injection related. I think this goes. No, this is a reverse light. It wasn't connected, but we'll reconnect it. This is the power for it. Goes back to the switch. Let's just gently tuck this up in there for now. All right, now I get to make the call. Say, hey, I need an engine. What the hell's that port? Not connected. Oh, we're missing a on this side. Okay. I don't know how long that's been missing. It's clearly not there. I don't know if you can see the engine. This guy. Other side has one. But yeah, all right, this thing's out. Like I said, I haven't been in here. Yeah, rear main is slinging. Slanging. Yeah. Remains leaking, so that's some of the issue. Oil cooler, that's puking. So I think probably every push rod tube's leaking on this thing. You can tell all this is oil just coming down from the cooler. This engine I'm going to need temporarily for parts. Just, it's basically on the just in case. Oh, this is, you know, I just put Weber's on a bus, and they fought the hell out of me. These, I think I had issues out of these too. I really do. And yeah, these are set up differently. I don't know. There's the exact same kit. It's the exact same Weber kit I put on the bus that was just on the channel. I gotta go back through my footage, but I think I bitched about these too. Excuse my French or Portuguese. I don't know where that derives from. It's probably Greek. They like to create words, and we like to rip them off. Apparently, appropriate, if you will. Anywho's and ways. Engine out. Gotta call the owner. Say, hey, yay, bring me a new engine, or bring me the other engine, because I know it's already out of the car. They already got it pulled. So I think the only things, I don't know what I'm robbing off this engine to put on the other engine. I want to see the other engine, obviously, to know what I'm robbing. That's a hell of a plan. We're going to keep, most likely, the other exhaust on the car. I don't know if the other car has heat. I can't remember if it has heat or heater tubes. But I'm pretty sure if it doesn't have heat, or he's going to want heat. Yeah, someone did a crafty little fix. I'm fine with that. It's quick disconnect. So, might be robbing the heater off this. I am going to rob, because I don't think I put bolt-ons on the other car. I am going to rob the bolt-ons off of this car if the other one doesn't have it. And anything that the other engine, say, needs to work properly in this car will get robbed off this engine. Right now it's a running parts engine. It will still be a running parts engine, just missing some things. Because I'm not like robbing the carburetors or anything. That lift arm made me nervous when I was under there. I'm not robbing like the carbs or anything like that, so it's still gonna stay running. I think it's like heaters and stuff like that. I don't know, I'm just rambling because I'm trying to think of what else I might need. And again, I'll figure out the fuel system if I'm gonna run it. I'm probably still gonna run it on the return. Most likely I'm swapping the fuel pump in this car, because I know it gave him issues. Sorry, his fuse box gave him issues. I'll keep the fuel pump. My problem right now is I'm trying to think of two different cars and what I did to both cars to, keep a symbiotic relationship between the two. I can't remember. I think last time this car was here was like 2 years ago for anything major. So just trying to keep brain whole thoughts of what I did with the first car, what I did with this car. Yeah, it's a bit hard. Who is outside? I don't know, but it sounds like they're breaking wood, or big ass beavers out there. Anywho's and ways, when I get at the engine, we'll fit out the engine to whatever I feel needs to be fit out from this. Like I said, the other engine is an alternator engine. This is a generator, so we're gonna have to do electrical in here. Funny thing is, I just replaced the voltage regulator in this car because it didn't charge. Generator went out, then the voltage regulator went out. Just changed out the regulator. About a year ago. And, now we're yanking that, and there's going to be an alternator, which I like better. Personally, I just like alternators. You get a little more output out of them. I don't know. I'm rambling. I'm trying to fill time. But yeah, engine out. Join me when we go to slug the new one in. I guess is the plan. New engine's here. News engine. It came out of his 70 or whatever. Only thing I'm gonna have to do, I thought I had to rob more parts, but only thing I have to do is rob the clutch. Well, definitely the pressure plate, because it's the ring style. Older older style pressure plate with, you know, the centering ring on it. Put that there. I don't know if I'm robbing a clutch. Oh no, clutch is still good. You know this because, well, I don't know if it'll pick up, but it's gonna focus. Yeah, there's still lettering. It didn't even burn off the letters. This is pretty much brand new. This clutch, I can't remember if I replaced it or not. I know I've been in here just because I replaced the rear main because flange bolts. Kind of a good tell, even if I don't remember doing it. Having the flange bolts on this thing. But yeah, we got to swap out these. Swap out the plates. Like I said, might do the clutch. Hit the clutch with it, maybe not, I don't know. That's an unsprung clutch. I can't remember what's in this one. I typically like sprung clutches when I'm talking about like the center section. Yeah, this is unsprung too. Got a lot of hot, not a big deal. I mean, it's still a good clutch. Nothing immediately wrong with it. It's just, well, not the right one for this engine application. Alignment tool. But yeah, this one's basically brand new. I mean, if you can read the letters on the clutch, I would safely say it's good to put back in. Pressure plate looks good, nothing like major. No, like, you know, huge hot spots or stuff like that. There shouldn't be like any issues using this one. Like, you know, just because it's an 1800 doesn't mean it's not going to hold the power kind of thing. It's not like it's the factory clutch isn't going to be able to hold. Oh, come on, thread. It's probably like factory, I think, or what, 1,700 pound pressure plates. We are having a time. There we go. So once this thing gets all nice and installed, we're going to slam it in. I don't think there's anything else that I'm going to need to want to rob. Engine to engine wise. Valve covers I'll do in the car. Because I'll check the, just now, easier, and I don't feel like doing it outside the car. Why is this thing all jacked up? Hold on, here, let me put a nut and bolt on this thing. Move that wire. Ah, that goes over there. And this gets over there. I want to make sure this damn tin fits. It's going to be too much of an issue. Well, we have another one we can use. There's some of the tin work is just pulled back. Nothing major. It probably came when, obviously, I did not uninstall this engine. But it probably came from just getting yanked out. Again, not a big deal. I mean, do I just want to rob that? No. No, I do not. There's a real good reason why I don't want to. And I mean, it's simply because I don't want to rob the tin. There you go. Screw that on. Make that a little more secure. Just needs a little bit of bending. Like I said, not the end of the world. Just needs some gentle massaging. That'll work. Still a little off, but nothing major. Ugh. Mustache bar, we're leaving it on. The other engine can't use it. Or, well, one we pulled out, can't use it. And this one, I'd have to take apart the whole front of the engine to get that off. So, it will stay on. Full of tin foil from the vents. I'm also smoking some pork butts outside. They've been in the grill for 6 hours right now, I think. So I also got that going for me. Tubage. So, yeah. Run on if it wants to freaking cooperate. Come on. There we go. Slide that on. We'll cut it. Put it in where it needs to go down there. And same thing on the other side. One thing I do want to do before I do this is I think I got some heat tape. That one stuff. Heat wrap. I want to heat wrap it so it doesn't cook. Or, slow down the potential of cooking that. Yes. Dish stuff. I got enough. Just keep it off that, just keep it off. Let me get this stuff on real quick. And I'll be right back. Just going to do both pipes and call it good. All right, guys. Tubes are on. I just got to put a clamps up here to clamp down there. But they're on, wrapped, everything. I wasn't going to do this till it was in the car, but you know what? Screw it. It's out of the car. I can just check the valves, all that stuff. Replace these valve cover gaskets. Or, not the gaskets, the actual valve covers. I want to run the over there. Oh yeah. Well, you can tell the sensor's on the side. My drain is in the perfect position currently. Draining right into it. And I just hosed this off too. Shit. But anyway, I'm going to swap out these valve covers. Make it bolt on. Just because he has them. I can't remember if I bought these or if oh yeah, case in point, I think I've said this in my videos. If you're going to RTV your stuff on, like I do, pretty much all of it, buy the red quick disassembly. Obviously, this was on a running engine, and it comes off. You don't have to clean the crap out of it like you traditionally do with normal RTV. Only problem is, make sure you let it set up before you, like, say, run the engine. And yes, this is going to get an oil change, so not a big deal. Plenty of oil in the engine, I'll tell you that much. So let me keep on keeping on with this. Get these changed out. Swapped over, what have you. And I will be back. You'll see me put them on, I don't know, many engines at this point. First time I've seen this one, I don't know if the owner over tightened it or weird, but we're not using them. I don't know if it'll pick up, but there is a crack on this valve cover. I had a flashlight. I lost the flashlight. Found a flashlight. So this valve cover is, I don't know if it'll pick up. See the light, possibly? There we go. This valve cover is junk. So we will not be using these. Honestly, what I'm going to do, get one of those used gaskets. And slap this thing back together. I have different style performance valve covers. Not like the ones I just took off, not those chrome, not the chrome ones, but the bridled aluminum. Yeah, never seen one of these crack. I mean, I have, just not like this. I think I found where a lot of his oil is coming from. But the valve cover is dry. Also, if you watch my videos, I don't tighten these things down that much. I also use flanged hardware. Yeah, I got two other valve covers I'll stick on. Same style, just not. So let me slap these things on, and I will slap them on just so I can whatchamacallit, get this engine in, and hopefully I'll stop leaking all over the place, because that would be outstanding. And then we'll adjust valves after that. Gotta get you on there. That is upside down. Anyway, let me get these on. Okay, when what exactly part of this video did my ADD kick in to the point where I never finished doing the clutch? Because I never did. I saw that. Well, to be fair, I did not see the clutch was loose. I forgot to pull the pin, which I typically always forget to do till ready to install. So good safety on my part. All right, valve cover's on, or at least on enough. Engine, well, yeah, can go into the car now. I think the two top bolts are up here, nuts are up here, right? Is that where I put them? Yep, sure did. I didn't lose them. All right. Fuel line's going to be interesting on this because I'm not really sure how I'm going to run it. Obviously, this is the in. And it splits and runs along the back, but I don't know how I'm going to feed this. Wow, this is all the old linkage. I was like, I replaced the carbs. I didn't replace the linkage on this engine. Yeah, we'll go into detail. Yeah, because this engine was, I'm pretty sure on fire. I think we went over this. So all the linkage is kind of like just shit. It could do with a linkage refresh. And unfortunately, they are not, like, say, compatible left side, right side. So, there's that. I mean, it works. It's not, like, bad. There's Teflon in here. It's just, it's stiffer than they should be. Well, in my opinion. Yeah, this side's fine. This side, not fine. As long as they're in sync and they're working, still, we're good. I'm not concerned about them. All right. What the hell was I saying we're doing? Words. Yeah. Fuel line would be the only other thing. I just have to run differently, which it'd be a hard line back. Maybe rubber. Not sure yet. Not sure how I'm going to do it because I need I'm still going to run the crossover. So we'll have to figure out the crossover. That's about it. But I guess let's shove this thing in. It's about where I'm at right now. Engine's ready, clutch is in, stuff sealed up. Mistakes were made, obviously. Should hopefully just slide in there. Yeah, and this engine does have the dongle up here for the forward motor mount instead of using the bars. So, trying to think. Yeah, everything's just going to be straightforward after this. That's off. The bellow for the front of the engine, I'll put it on after we do this. It just gives me more room for activities. But all the hard, I air quote it with both hands. I just don't have both hands. All the pain in the butt outfitting is done. So, all right, let's get this thing in the air and get an engine in the car. Okie dokes. I think we're semi okay. Where's a broom? I think I said this, not that it matters for this part, but this engine is an alternator engine, so we're going to have to do a little bit of electrical work when we get it in. Remember to sweep your floors before you roll casters, because, nothing to be better than absolutely just dropping this thing on the floor. Roll. You might have noticed, or not, I did take off the damn wheels this time so I can see what the hell I'm doing. Try to get this lined up. Ish, as best as I can. That's all right. Going down. This hopefully should go in a lot easier than it came out, just because of the exhaust. I like aftermarket exhausts, typically because they give more valence room. Oh yeah, I think we could just hammer her home. All right, something moved. That means we're hitting something. Or gently massaging. What are we hitting or gently massaging? I have no idea. Nothing is immediately standing out. Did the engine become this way a bit? Not a lot of it, but a little lot of it. There. All right. Now the slow drop. So we got the input shaft and a trans. Excuse me. That has to go in. I think I need to tilt this one up just a little bit to meet an angle. Not a lot, just a little. That looks better. Where are we? We are way too far over that way. Don't be dumb, muffler. That muffler's gonna be dumb. That wrench is gonna have to go away. Because we're right on it. Shoot. I'm not gonna get the down that I want. See, I don't know how well this is gonna clear, to be honest with you. I mean, that valance is hitting. It's tilting the engine up. All right, muffler has to come off. Not really a big deal, but yeah, this, I don't know, extender valance that's on here, it's hitting, which just means it's going to add more work for me in the future to clear the other pipe, or for the pipe to clear. Because I have a feeling, what size are you? Yeah, that's a 12. Ah, jeez. I just have a feeling this pipe's not going to play nice. In other words, I think it's at the right angle to just annoy me. Crap. I can tell it cooperated on the other engine. How the expletive did they get that bolt on? Wrenches. I want to get this pipe off, and I'll get back to you. This is now going to be a 37-day process. Okay, let's try this again. Yes, I lifted the car, but I did not take the engine out from under the car. Those bolts, yes, there were words that were said. And they were not kind. Back down. This should be relatively just Ron Popeil, set it and forget it. Hopefully at this point. It's an engine tin, that's not a big deal. Come down just a little more. Watch the ignition wires. We're good up front, it looks like. What I'm doing is trying to get the input for the clutch, where the input for the clutch needs to live. And it looks like it's right about here. Thunk. Might be a little shallow. Actually, I gotta come down just a little bit. Nothing too crazy. Basically, right now, use the lower two bolts, or I'm using the lower two bolts of the engine to tell me what height this thing needs to go at. I still need to come down some. Yeah, at least that clears now. We're sticking on something. A freaking air filter, air breather. All right. All right. Yeah, engine's still free. All right. Right now, I'm pretty dang close, but I'm running out of options for lowering because it seems like it's hitting something. So we'll just gently persuade the engine into its home. And it could be the two 2x4s that I have under. I think they're hitting the mustache bar. They're too long. I quick cut them, or I cut them quickly so that I get it in. But yeah, I can tell it's not sitting on the two. Basically, it's not sitting on the engine block. It's sitting on the forward ears of the engine block and running all the way to the back, or to the mustache bar from the engine, and it's causing it to have a little bit of issues. That's where my tilt's coming from. We're in the holes. Now it's a matter of just jiggle, wiggle, and hopefully get it to slot. There we go. I felt it engage, slid in. We're seated. Yeah, it's a lot of bump and wiggle. Gonna get this forward mount on, change out the hardware. I like to use flange bolts. You know this, I say this in every one of my videos. Put the nose mount in, and of course, I'll lay a tire on it. Put the nose mount in, jack up the car, and start buttoning up underneath, which should be fairly easy and fast. I'm not looking forward to putting that exhaust on yet. that washer, get this big washer. To there. All right. Going up. All right, this is going to be fairly uneventful. Hopefully it's going to be fairly uneventful. Number one, I don't have my light. Where the hell I put it? Still, it's probably still up there. Wasn't there one like right here though? Anyway, I'm tightening these. Do the lower mounts or bolts, engine bolts. Oh, that's what fell. I know I heard a clunk. It's a lug nut. Also, these lug nuts I've noticed are wrong for these wheels. The ones that are in it are cone style. These need the other style, the ball and seat. So cone, conical, whatever you want to call it is what he's running. It's incorrect. It's not making full contact with the wheel, but you know what? It's not right. But I've done it, and what the hell was that? I don't know where that came from. I've done it. I haven't had an issue out of it, but just knowing that it's like one of those things where, well, that's not really right. We'll get that installed. This one, that pipe doesn't do anything anymore. And I got to rob that coolant unit off of this one. Attach the heat. Fuel line. How the hell am I gonna do the fuel? Should I just cross it under here? I mean, I can. I mean, there's plenty of room. Because all I need to do is get fuel forward. So yeah. I'll probably make my life a miserableness and tee it under here. Put the return line to the feed line or vice versa. It doesn't matter which way it goes. One way is going to go forward, I guess is what I'm getting at. But I'm going to loop it under the car. There should be enough GPM out of that pump that it will work as a recirculate and still flow forward. There's one light. Where the hell's the red one? I'm saying words. And indeed, that tailpipe is going to suck. I might be able to clear it. Problem is the header is so old and rusty that I think what the hell was it? He didn't want to replace it on the first go because it was good enough. He was planning on selling the car, the blue car. So basically get it run, drive it a little bit and get rid of it. You know, try to budget build. You got to remember we had to replace a valve. We had the whole driver's side of this engine torn apart because of a drop valve or valve guide. So it was already past the fund budget because you automatically had to go into the I have to fix it budget. So the plan was, I think, drive the car for a bit, sell it. Well, we're at this point where now it's going to his car, and they're both his cars, but the car he wants more, and I'm wondering what we're gonna do. I mean, they're not Type 3's not bad. If I have to go back and redo it, the only thing that's gonna suck is if I got to redo it, just because of that heat tape. It's not bad. It's just awkward. All right, I think I need to get fuel lined. Got to double check. It's late. I think it's like 10:30. My pork's still porking, so that's good. I just checked it. It's been on the grill for or smoker, what have you, generic terms. Let's see, what do we? It's been on there for almost 12 hours right now at 260, between 250 and 260. Little Dawn, little water, great hand soap. Also makes you smell all right. Okay, but yeah, engine's in. Obviously, I got to button up the top side, which isn't a big deal, and we'll still have to button up the bottom side, run bolts in, but I need fuel line. I'll get that in the morning, I hope. One reason I say that is because I can't remember if there's a stupid marathon going on in this town or not. But fuel line to get this working. I'm going to sleep before the next scene, so no promises of what I told you how I'm going to do this is how it's actually going to develop in the morning or in the afternoon. It was in my chair. Off-camera progress is made. I've had a bunch of people in and out of the shop. Really, recording was hard, or try to get done. But the engine is slung in. Currently, I got to replace the batteries. This is a great start. Engine slung in. I think I did that last night or yesterday. Heat's installed, so the tubing's in. Fuel line's installed. That was a debacle in itself because I completely forgot it runs fuel injected car 5/16 line, not quarter. So I bent everything, all the hard line and everything. I bent it at a 1/4 inch and go to connect it to the outs. And well, let's just say development and a huge mess happened. I think I'm going to close this one out because I was a little optimistic on how long this was going to take. It's not a direct 1-for-1 swap. What the hell was that? Yeah, because we're going a bigger engine and, well, oddness with it. It's not a direct 1-for-1. So fitment issues for the carburetors are a thing. I had the clearance on the passenger side. Driver side might be fine. What else? And we still got to wire. I still got to do a bunch of wiring. So let me set you guys down, close out this video of at least getting the engine in the car. And, oh yeah, I went through freaking 3 shirts too. Just fuel. My armpit is not happy. But anyway, let me set you guys down, close out this episode of at least getting the engine in the car. Removal, reinstall, so on and so forth. And I'll go back to back and start the next one to, I got wiring. We're close, but it's just a lot closer than I wanted to, condense the video into. But yeah, everything's in. Fuel line's in. We still got to run a throttle cable, connect that up. Like I said, all the wiring for the battery's dying. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. It was yelling at me. But yeah, I lost the flashlight. I had one up here. No, I didn't. It's over there. The other one's under the car still. Great. But yeah, fuel lines ran and wrapped. Everything's new, fuel related. I did have the clearance here because this carburetor was not fitting, so took a little out. I might do this side too, just because it's. I don't want. The worst thing is when you get engine rock and stuff like that. It's hitting those air filters. A, not causing a seal. B, you're putting a lot of pressure onto the manifolds and gaskets. I did crack on my 2180. I did crack a manifold because of engine rock. I broke a motor mount, but a regressing clearance issue alone screwed that up. Let's see. But yeah, wiring. We got to wire it for the alternator still. Remove the voltage regulator that's behind the seat. And throw power and fire to this thing. This thing should just rip off because unless I didn't remove the engine, but unless something got screwed with on the removal, it should just light right off. But yeah, all the wiring has to be extended. So let me close this one out and I'll go right back to back and start with an intro. I'll do an outro and an intro, basically in the same go. button up. We got to put the bellows in for the oil, for the dipstick, for the actual bellow for the cooling. Valve adjustment, valves. So, I mean, there's a bunch to do I got to do on this still. I want to check the valves. I checked them. The valve covers are off again. They're fine, but just want to make sure kind of thing. So let me close this out and then open a new one. I'm going to start with freaking wiring. All right, guys, closing out this episode on 68. Engine swap, what, 18 some change. Engines in the car. The 90% of the work is done currently. It's in, everything's tight. Heats are in, tubes are on, fuel lines are in. Now we're into the tedious part of doing a not one-for-one swap. I got to extend all the wires for the coil, the alternator, remove a voltage regulator, so this thing's an alternator car now, and fired it up and take it on the road. I feel this video is just going to end up going long or longer. And condensing it is just gonna suck and be more chopped up than I already chop up my footage. So with that said, next episode, we'll get this thing running. Like I said, everything should be plug and play at this point, as long as I didn't screw up any of the fuel lines. But it's plug and play, turn the key, you know, and, well, drive it. He did say something about the pedals I got to check out, because I think they're not returning. There is a leak somewhere on that side of the car, and I think that's what's affecting it. So anyway, digressing, regressing, closing this video out like I said I was going to do. If you like this episode, however it came out, like, share, subscribe, leave a comment. If you do, I promise you we will chit-chat. As always, thanks for watching, and hopefully see you in the next one. That was a terrible outro. I don't know, same one I always do. And another Type 3 exhaust. See you in part 2.